It's Tina Shaw, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how I made this beautiful penny card. I almost said poppy. The prized penny, and here is the stamp set that goes with it, and then the dies are the star of the show today because I cut out petal pink, the flowers. There's 4 dies for 1 flower, so I've cut it out twice. And then I've done some leaves and also cut those out with my cutting emboss machine. And so I'm going to go ahead. I've already sponged one just to save us some time. I haven't glued that one together yet, but let's get started. Okay, I'm going to set this one over here. So here are my 4 pieces to make my peony. And what I did was I took a Blushing Bride ink pad and I just inked around the edges a little bit. That's 1. Here's number 2. I just tried to get a little bit just on the tip there. Number 3 die here. Don't want a whole lot on that one either. And then the bottom. Now on my card that I showed you, I did use some Blushing Bride, but I also put on the Petal Pink ink pad too. So it's a little different color. I got a new pad because I thought maybe my pad wasn't working right. So you never know. So now what I'm going to do is take my liquid glue, and on my other ones I kind of used my bone folder a little bit and just kind of pop this out a little smidgen. And so this piece, the smallest piece, goes down in the next smallest piece. I'm just going to slide it down in there, and then look, the bottoms match. So I just put a drop of glue right there and just glued that down. Hold that for just a second. And then you're going to put it in the next size piece. And let's just kind of pull this one out a little bit. And then I also want to take this here. I didn't do that on these. Let's do that. Just have to be kind of careful when you do these because you could just rip them right off, which I've done. Okay, so then you're going to slide this piece that has the 2 on it down into the 3rd piece. Again, the bottoms match. Just going to put another drop of glue. Hold that for a minute. Like that. And then we're going to slide it down in the base piece. Has a bigger opening, and so then you're going to also match this one up. See how they all just fit together like a puzzle piece. So then I'm going to just put a little bit here and a little bit here on this one, and then just slide it back down there. Not too much right there. Okay, and then just hold that for a second. So there's your peony. Isn't it just beautiful? Okay, so now my fingers are sticky. Now what we're going to do is assemble the card. The card base is Petal Pink, and this card is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of, this is basic gray here. On the other card I used, I think that was Smoky Slate. Or no, Gray Granite. That's what it was, Gray Granite. This one I'm using a little different color scheme. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on there, glue it down to the base. And this piece is cut at 5 by 3 3/4. No, this is cut at 5 1/8 by 4 1/8. There we go. And then this one is 5 by 3 3/4. There we go. And I love the back side of this designer series paper. It's beautiful. So actually what I'm going to do, see, I love these hexagons here. It looks like you've run it through an embossing folder, but this is just the matching paper that coordinates with the stamp set. Now, this is another piece of the same paper, and what I'm going to do is put the wood side up on there and use, okay, so I'm going to glue it on this side because I'm using the wood side. And I'm just going to put it around halfway mark, a little higher maybe, smidge. Okay, so there's that piece. Now what I'm going to do is take my pretty pennies and just kind of work them around here a little bit. And I've cut out 2 of the little stamens. I'm not seeing the other one here. I lose these things a lot. So I'm going to use, I think I want to use the lighter one. I did that one a little heavy on the sponging. This one's a little less heavy. So what I'm going to do is on the back of this, I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals just right up from the bottom, like this, because I want it to pop to be somewhat dimensional. And then on my sides, I'm going to glue these down just a little. I don't want to do too much yet because I need to put my leaves back there. So I'm going to take my first one and put it about right there. And then before it dries, I'm going to take my leaves that I cut out, and I already did that ahead of time just to save some time on the video. There's 2 different ones. No, they all look the same. They give you 2 dies in the pack, which is nice because you can do 2 at a time. So there's one, and one more up here. And this one over here. See how that just shapes up so pretty. Okay, so then I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, let's go ahead and put this. Oh, I see it, the other one now. Just stick this one down in right about here. And work back farther. How about right there? Oh, cute! Very cute. I'm going to put the other one in the other flower. So I put it on there. The first card, I cut the stamens out with black. This time I used soft suede. Pretty. And I'm going to add some dimensionals down the center again. 3. Pull off the backs. And then again, I'm just going to put a little glue just on the sides here to hold it down. And so just kind of work it a little bit. Just kind of pop them out. You can do this too once it's in the place, whoops, you want it to be. Okay, so then this one I'm going to put about right here. Whoops, that came off. See on there, buddy? I don't know how that happened. Okay, so I think I want that one about right there. Okay, and I have one more leaf. I'm going to put this one down here. Like that. And then I've got a strip of the designer series paper like this, and I've cut it at 3/4 of an inch wide because I'm going to use this punch that does the edges. And I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to slide it in there, and then I'm going to hold it down and make sure that it's even on the back side and punch. There it is. And then I'm going to take, this is Just Because, and I like Just Because you can use it on lots of different cards. And that is from the Lovely You stamp set. Has lots of really pretty little sayings, and the fonts. I love the cursive and the printing. I just think it's adorable. So I'm going to stamp this in. Where did I put my pad? I had it right here because I went and got it. Right here it is. I had it covered up. Okay, I'm going to stamp this on in soft suede again. Well, not again, but soft suede because that's what I used on the centers. So I'm going to stamp this about right here. Oh, I like that. That'll be really cute. And so what I'm going to do is cut off over here about 1/4 of an inch bigger than what I would normally want the edge to be, because I'm going to have that over there. So this piece being kind of small, I'm going to hold that. See how that moved? So you got to make sure that it's lined up right where you want it to be, and then cut. Cute. Very cute. So, and I noticed on this one, I even used some distressing on this part. This one I'm not going to do, but it is, what stamp set was that one from? Oh, it's not this one. Oh, yes it is. Here it is. It's this little one right here. And it's right here. So if you wanted to, then, you know, just go ahead and just stamp it on there before you put everything down. I'm not going to do it this time, just to do it a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is pop this up just on the ends. Stay up there, card. And I can use a regular size dimensional because this is 3/4 of an inch wide. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of glue in the middle. See if that'll lay down up there. When I put this over there, I'm going to get that out of my way before I put my arm in it, which I've done countless times. Okay, so then I'm just going to cover up the base of the two flowers. Pretty. And then I have taken a couple of little cutouts from the gold laser cut specialty paper. I love these things. They just punch right out. There's all kinds of little images and card bases and things to use. So this one, I just chose this because it's just kind of dainty-ish, I think. So I'm just dotting on a little bit of glue here and there. And there for sure. And I'm just going to slide that carried away with glue, like that. And then I'm going to take the other one, I'll cut that off first now, since I realized I should have done that. And then just put out a little bit of more glue on here. And then put this on the other side. Okay. About right there. That just adds lots of shimmer and sparkle. I love it. And then to finish off, I'm going to use the beautiful Elegant Faceted Gems. These are so pretty. These are petal pink, and then of course the frosted and the clear pieces. So they're so cute. And I'm going to use the petal pink ones here. And on the other card, whoops, I did. Stay down there, please. Thank you. Right there. And get that thing off of there. And then another one on the other side. Look how pretty. I love it. I hope you like it. And then on the inside, let's see, what do we want to do on the inside piece? Over here, I have the stamp from the set, the stamp set, which is this one here, or you could even use that one. The big one might be a little large, or you could even do that. So anyway, I'm just going to do this, and I think I'm going to do this in the brown. And then you can always color in if you want to. And let's see, so on the outside it says just because. So on the inside, let's just say my thoughts are with you. How about that? And I've never even used this one yet. So let me grab a block. And this. My thoughts are with you. Here we go. And this is how I normally put on my decal. So I do half, take off the other half, and there it is. Pretty. This one, I think I also want in brown. And I got a little heavy-handed here. So now, try to do this straight. Ta-ta! So now, I'm just going to put this on the inside with some glue. And we are done with this card. Actually, I put it on the old card. The one that I already did. I need to do this one too. So, these are your Peony cards. And you see you can just sponge however much you want to, or you don't even have to sponge at all if you don't want to. I think it adds a lot of depth, and I hope that you will try this set. It is so cute. I love the 3D effect of the flowers. So let me know if you have any questions, and take note up here's my Stampin' Up website if you want to send me an email, ask me questions or order, or just to say hi. So I hope to see you all soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.